Hi, kindergartners. We are so lucky that we get to add another teacher to our kindergarten family. Next week, Miss Archer will be joining us, and she is going to learn all about kindergarten so she can be the best teacher ever. Now, she was just in fourth grade at Shirley Hills, and so now she gets to come and join us in kindergarten. So I want you to teach her all about kindergarten and show her all of the amazing work that kindergartners can do. So, if you want to join me in welcoming Miss Archer, please make a video of yourself saying hi, telling her welcome. You could even ask her a question, and we can make it for her so she can feel a part of our kindergarten family. Now you're going to watch a video from Miss Archer. She is going to tell you about herself, and she's going to read you an awesome story. I cannot wait for her to join us and for you to show her all of the amazing work that you can do. Enjoy!
Hi, kindergartners. My name is Miss Archer, and I am so excited to be joining your class for some distance learning. I'm only a few weeks away from graduating college, and I'm so close to becoming a teacher. I'm here to learn from all of you and from Miss Ronigan. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you guys, and I wanted to share a book that I really enjoy with all of you. This book is about camping, and I love camping, and I can't wait for it to get warm outside so I can go camping with my family. So this is A Camping Spree with Mr. McGee by Chris Van Dusen. I'll try to hold it so you can see the pictures. Early one morning at 7:03, Mr. McGee and his little dog Dee packed up the camper and hitched up the load, hopped in the Rambler, and then hit the road. They drove to the mountains, far from the sea, for 2 nights of camping, or possibly 3. "There's nothing like camping," said Mr. McGee. "I know you will love it. Just you wait and see. The views are fantastic. There's hardly a sound. Aside from the wildlife, there's no one around. And the air is so sweet, you'll sleep like a log," said Mr. McGee to his small spotted dog. A few hours later, they took a sharp right and found a great spot to lay camp for the night. It was high on a hill with a beautiful view of Mount Adams, Mount Lincoln, and Jefferson, too. But perhaps the most wonderful feature of all was the brook that ran over a steep waterfall. Dee gathered pine cones and branches and logs. McGee made a campfire and cooked some hot dogs. And then the sun set behind far distant knolls. They sat roasting marshmallows over the coals. As the embers went out, they felt tired and dozy, so they climbed in their bunk beds, all comfy and cozy. But while they were falling asleep without care, along came a bumbling bear. A kindly old bear whose sight wasn't so clear. He couldn't see far and he couldn't see near, but he could smell marshmallows, sticky and sweet. The smell made him hungry. He wanted a treat. He sniffed out the place where the marshmallows lay, but the car and the camper were in the bear's way. Yet that didn't stop the sneaky old snitch. He simply tried squeezing right under the hitch. And as he was shimmying into the gap, he pushed up the hitch, which let go with a snap. Now that the camper and car were untied, they started to roll down the rocky hillside. The car bounced away on the old logged road, while the camper was headed to where the stream flowed. It flew down the hill on a wild, bumpy ride, while Dee and McGee sleeping soundly inside. They were snoring and snoozing, enjoying a dream, with splash went the camper right into the stream. The splash shook the camper. They bumped out of bed. "Now what in the world was that?" McGee said. And when he looked out and saw where they were, his hair stood on end, and so did Dee's fur. They were caught in the rapids, but that wasn't all. They were headed smack dab towards a big waterfall. Dee and McGee both started to quiver as faster and faster they headed downriver. But just when they thought they'd fall over the edge, Their camper got stuck on a rock at the ledge. So there they were, stranded, McGee and his pup, on the top of a waterfall, 50 feet up. Meanwhile, that nearsighted bear from before was searching for one little marshmallow more, when lo and behold, as if out of a dream, he spied something floating over the stream. But what that bear thought was a marshmallow treat was really the hitch and not something to eat. The bear was determined to capture his prize, so he jumped in the waterfall right up to his thighs. He splashed through the stream to the edge of the fall and snatched up the trailer hitch, camper and all. Dee felt a tug. McGee heard a knock as the bear pulled the camper right off the rock. He dragged them both back to the edge of the bank, where he revealed that the hitch was not sweet but quite rank. He spit out the hitch and left in dismay, while McGee and Dee's camper again rolled away. It flew down the path with a jolt and a jar, and stopped in some bushes right next to the car. Dee popped her head out. McGee looked out too. Had they really stopped rolling? Could it be true? At last things were quiet and peaceful and still. They hooked up the hitch and drove down the hill. And on the way home, McGee said to Dee, "That trip wasn't quite like I thought it would be." So when they got home, with the sky turning red, they decided to camp in their backyard instead. And that is the end. Thanks for letting me share my favorite book with you. I can't wait to get to know all of you very soon. Bye.